I'm so sorry.
It's not your fault. It's like we said, this place is pretty sweet.
Yeah.
You know, when you said a cabin, I pictured a one-room deal.
Hey, Star. I'm kind of tired. I think Nate and I are just gonna go to bed.
So Dad can find you two under the covers? Smart.
Well, there is enough wood to last us all night.
Good. I found us some marshmallows. So yummy. And my Aunt Vicky has an old version of the game Surgery. You know, the one where you take the organs out of the body without getting shocked?
Oh, that's a game?
Right? Yeah. We play Boys vs. Girls. Let's
I've
go.
got a better idea. Why don't you tell us why you're really here?
I'm sorry. Who are you?
Todd.
And why are you telling me how to talk to my wife?
Stop.
I don't.
Okay. Tomas is my brother. Listen to me.
Okay.
I haven't seen him in years, which is why I never mentioned him to you. I never thought I'd see him again. But he's back now in my life, and I'm grateful that he is. So please back off. He's family. I'm sorry, Tomas.
Apologize for me.
Don't start with me. Our daughter is out there somewhere because of you, all right?
Daughter?
Yes.
The daughter, yes.
Daniela.
Daniela.
Yes.
Beautiful name. How old is she?
She's 17, going on 30.
And she's where? Where did you say?
I didn't say. She ran away because of you.
Kenny, you know why I'm here. Star, we're not 12. We don't want to toast marshmallows and play board games.
Okay, well, I don't want you to
Have sex. Yeah, that's obvious.
That's none of my business. I don't want you to get caught by Dad. You know how that sets him off.
Yeah, well, that's his problem.
Yes, it is, but we still have to deal with it. So instead of fighting with me, maybe you should figure out a way to make this work for everybody.
And maybe you should try telling the truth. You're not here because of me, or because of Dad, or because of his problems. You're here because it's a good excuse to spend time with James.
What'd you do to my niece?
I didn't do anything to her. And it's none of your damn business.
Okay.
Well, he didn't even know she existed before a few minutes ago. What the hell?
Stop it. Please. Danny and her father had a misunderstanding, that's all.
Must have been pretty important for her to run away.
You know, I got people looking for her, so.
You mean your consultants?
Yeah, that's right, my consultants. And you better hope they find her before that pervert gets what he wants and dumps her in a ditch somewhere.
Todd. Nate is not a pervert. Listen to me. And he's not going to dump her in a ditch anywhere.
She's been gone 24 hours.
She's fine.
Really?
Yes, she is fine.
How do you know that?
Because I talked to her.
Oh, is that a fact?
Yes, it is.
Where is she?
I do not know. She did not tell me. She said she's fine.
When did this phone call occur? Just while I was away just now?
No, before you left.
I am not here to spend time with James. Yes, James is the one that sent you here, but James is with Michelle.
No, he's not.
Nate, dude!
Hey, you spent all of Valentine's Day telling us all about how he kidnapped you and you guys wound up here.
Sorry, I just forgot my stuff. I left a towel out for you, though.
Oh, thanks. I made some coffee, by the way.
Great.
You used all the hot one.
He's been a little fussy. He misses you. You want to hold your son?
Don't touch that.
It's force.
It's evidence. You want to help? Keep an eye on the door.
All right.
You think that Tess blames Ford for the pregnancy? That that's what this is all about?
Jessica was the one who was pregnant, not Tess. Tess wouldn't have any beef with Ford over that.
Then why'd she bring him here?
You
You dragged me to some vampire chapel.
It was a block away from the hotel, and they hadn't opened.
And then you pick up some guy at the slot machines and...
Jealous?
No!
Good. Because the last time I had sex is when you freaked out Jessica and I had to step in the last minute.
Hey, listen, Langston and I haven't had sex in months. You don't see me trawling the gutter.
Ford, you are the gutter, okay? What's this?
Part of the package. We're getting married.
That's so sweet. You, me, and a dozen black roses. We have got to get some photos for our baby. I want him to remember the day that his parents were married.
Oh my God, I can't do this. Langston's never gonna forgive me.
Even if Jessica was the one who was in control or whatever when she was pregnant, it's still Tess's body. It's her baby.
She doesn't see it that way. She doesn't want anything to do with this kid.
Okay, so why drag Ford all the way to Vegas? What is he doing here?
Relax. This is a marriage in name only. I don't care what you do with Langston as long as I get to be Mrs. Robert Ford. Do you want a relationship with your son? This is your one and only chance, Ford.
But I'll still take my chances with the court system. I'm the kid's biological father. They gotta give me at least partial custody.
Not if you're in jail, which is where Clint's gonna send you for violating his dear, sweet daughter.
And then he'll send you back to St. Anne's before you can say straitjacket. You want this marriage to work? You better knock it off, or I'm in the next plane to Landview.
I love it when you take charge. The blushing bride is ready.
Fine. Let's get this over with.
Yeah, I did marry Aubrey. Despite everything that you and my father did to try to stop us. Implanting cameras in hotel rooms? That is just sad. Sad. And then when it backfires, you sleep with John just to stick it to Natalie.
I had nothing to do with planting cameras in Aubrey's room. That was all your father. He handed me the drive and asked me to give it to you. I didn't even know what was on it. I had no idea.
You expect me to believe
Yeah,
that?
I do. And that's what's sad.
Okay, fine. Say this was all my father. Why didn't you say anything to me at the church? Huh? Why did you go and sleep with John?
He's gotten bigger.
Yeah, tell me about it. You know that onesie with the blue and white stripes? I can't even get him into it.
No kidding.
Yeah, well, he eats like there's no tomorrow.
Yeah?
Yeah. And when he gets full, he gets this really big grin on his face, and it's super cute. Oh, here you go. Here you go.
He said he's been fussy?
Yeah, it's pretty much just when I try to put him down. He just, well, the only thing that works is that CD that you burned for him. You know, with all the slow jazz that he loves. I think he's just used to having you rock him to sleep with Miles Davis. He really misses you.
I tried to talk to you, or would have, if you and Aubrey wouldn't have pounced on me. You even accused me of locking us in the storage room so Rex could plant cameras. Do you know how that felt? Having you trash the night that we spent together?
I didn't trash anything.
But you made it seem like I set the whole thing up, when we both know I had nothing to do with it. Do you know how hard it was to tell you how I felt about you? Do you have any idea? But who cares about how I feel? Or how your family feels? Because you decided to marry a woman you hardly even know. Who cares about what anybody else has to say, huh?
You hungry, Liam? I usually feed him right after he wakes up from a nap.
Don't let me get in the way.
No, it's fine. I mean, why don't you take him to the kitchen? I pumped earlier. There's some milk in there. You could give him a bottle.
I don't think that's a good idea.
John, come on. I mean, it's all out on the table. You know what to do. Look, I know that Liam doesn't share your DNA, but he's your son, and he loves you, and he misses you. All you have to do is say yes. Say yes to Liam, to being a family, having a future.
I can't.
John.
Here, take him.
He's your son.
Natalie, take him.
You gotta start with the facts. There's no use trying to figure out why Tess would do anything.
Okay, so what are the facts? Tess kidnapped Ford.
I'm not sure about that. I mean, how many kidnap victims take time to pack an overnight bag?
Well, she could have held a gun to his head.
All the way to Vegas? She couldn't have gotten a firearm past airport security.
So what are you saying, Brody, that my boyfriend dumped me on Valentine's Day to come to Vegas and hook up with Tess?
Given Ford's history with women and with Jessica, I think we have to consider the possibility.
Why would he call me?
I don't know.
You know, and where's her wedding dress? I saw her wearing what was left of it, so where is it?
Jessica Brennan, Robert Ford. Well, I don't have a driver's license, so you're marrying Snow White. Okay, looks like you're all good to go. Except you need a witness. Would you like me to do the honors?
Fine.
It'll be $14.95.
Yeah, keep the change.
He's a big spender. You're the one who's marrying him. Underneath the rings?
Oh, yeah. So you really want to put this ring back in the box and walk out my door?
That's the last thing in the world that I want you to do.
I guess we're both gonna have to take a chance. Have faith, Jessica. Remember what we've been through and who we are.
Do you think Ford came all the way to Vegas just to party with Tess?
I don't know why they're in Vegas, just that Ford came of his own free will.
There's more than one way to pressure someone.
Whoa! Hey, who the hell are you? It's not my idea. Look, she's the kinky one.
Danny called while I was still here.
She did.
Our daughter, who was missing, called, and you didn't tell me. Why don't you take it easy? You had no right to do that thing.
She called me on my cell.
Yeah, she's my daughter.
I didn't call. Yeah, and she didn't want to talk to you.
So you couldn't have told me that she called at
She
least?
asked me not to tell you, Todd.
Since when did she get to call the shots?
If you would calm down, you would realize that I did tell you she called just now, and she's fine.
Well, why didn't she want me to know?
Why do you think she didn't want you to know? Danny is furious at you for the way you went after Nate. She is hiding somewhere to punish you.
Sounds like someone I know.
Nate, I told you that in confidence. Do you even have any idea what that means? You keep it to yourself.
Hey, I got an idea. Why don't you tell Star the truth?
I know the truth, Nate. They're hooking up. I saw them.
What? What are you talking about?
I went over to your apartment. That doesn't matter. I saw Michelle leaving your place, and you were helping her button her shirt, and you guys were talking about stuff.
Okay, well, why didn't you say anything?
It's none of my business. You told me you were moving on. What was I supposed to say? How did it go?
Wait, Star, whatever you think you saw didn't happen. They're not hooking up.